Aloha and welcome. Thank you so much, Representative Sylvia Luke. We are so excited and proud to share that you are one of our 2022 legislative champions. It was quite a busy and active session, but you were always so easy to work with. And I think that you did a great job of, looking at all the different challenges and opportunities facing our state, but really finding some ways to move the needle forward for education.
Thank you, David and Hawaii Kids Can for this true honor. I enjoy working with you and Hawaii Kids Can and many initiatives to improve the state educational system. And I'm really humbled by this recognition.
Well, thank you so much. I'd love to chat about maybe a bill or two in particular that we worked on. One that we're very excited about was a bill that will provide some funding and support for career readiness programs in our schools. What really I feel grateful for is that initially we thought it would be a small, appropriation ask, but you and the legislature really came forward and put $2.6 million in support of this
Mhm.
initiative. So would love to just kind of hear from you, why did you prioritize this particular measure?
When you look at the school system, it's not really just about reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's really to get you ready for the workforce. And a lot of times the focus is on college education, but college education is not for everybody. The school system is here to help kids navigate through a time where they become comfortable with some of the decisions that they will make and get them ready for the workforce. And so we've been really, thanks to your help and thanks to your organization's help, the focus has to be on career readiness. And we think this is really important, not just to look at it in the high school level, but starting as early as middle school. I was just talking to someone who is really instrumental in early college, but even in early college, it's not enough that you take few courses in high school because that becomes meaningless. It really starts from that communication and the education from the middle school, get kids ready and excited about taking some college ready classes in high school. So career pathway, getting kids excited about what to come after high school is really important. So thanks to you folks for putting an emphasis on career pathway and career readiness.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rep. Luke. I think as a state, we've been talking about issues like, the brain drain and, affordability challenges for a long time. And, I think through efforts like these and, others that you're pushing through the legislature, we realize that it's really our education system is one of the strongest ways to ensure that our kids and our younger generations, have an opportunity to survive and thrive here in Hawaii. So really appreciate your support for this kind of work. Would love to, as we close it out, hear maybe a little bit more about what you're thinking in terms of where our education system goes from here. We're about to hit the third school year since the pandemic started, and I think students have been facing a whole bunch of different challenges. Teachers have been facing challenges. So where kind of are your head and heart at this moment?
Thanks to the efforts of Hawaii Kids Can and some of your efforts, David, and many others in the community, the educational system has to be flexible. So it has to adapt to the needs of the current population and also needs of the workforce out there. And I think that's why you folks have really pushed for computer science education, the emphasis on coding, because these jobs, the IT jobs and technology jobs, provide a significant amount of opportunities for our future generation. I think what we learned in the last 2 years is the importance of having good, reliable broadband and reliable virtual learning setting, because even now, as we come out of a pandemic, the last 2 years, there's still somewhat of a fear about continuing, either online education, which leads to learning loss, or possible shutdown. I think there's a lot of fears about that as well. So in order for us to navigate and it make it so that all kids have equal access to education, we have to adapt, and we have to make sure that online access is available to all, regardless of where they live. So broadband has become even more of a forefront issue, but changing our mindset about computer science education, coding, what's really in the workforce, and what are the high paying jobs in the workforce, and having the department be flexible to help our students look at pathways in those fields is really something that we have to do. So thank you guys for all your effort in helping the state and helping us be flexible and be adaptable to some of those changes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I am hoping that in some ways the pandemic was a wake-up call for us to really focus on future-oriented opportunities for our youth. And thank you again for all of the things you've done the last couple of years, especially guiding the state through challenging times and difficult budget situations. So, we have a long way ahead to really fully recover, but I'm hopeful that we're on a good track. So again, thank you so much, Representative Luke, for all of your support, all of your partnership, and the leadership that you've consistently shown in the legislature.
And thank you again for this honor. I look forward to continuing my work with you folks. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.